So we're live. Hello, Facebook. Hope everyone's doing well. Let me get all situated. If you're joining on the replay, good to have you. And as you join in live, go ahead and say hello so that I can acknowledge you and say hello to you. I'm going to go ahead and share this out in a few places and then we're going to get started. See, there's a few people on, but I can't see who you are, so say hello. All right, so hi Gregory, how are you? So we're going to be talking about two of the hidden client attraction barriers, and I'm just going to quickly share this out. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's enjoying their Tuesday afternoon so far. Well, Tuesday evening, however you call this time of the day. So let's share this out in a few places and then we're going to get started. All right. Here, Jean. Thank you, Shani. How are you? Good to see you. And one other place, and then we're going to get started. All right, so two hidden client attraction barriers. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Thank you. I want you to tell me how to pronounce your name. I'm really bad at pronounce. No, I won't say I'm really bad. Sometimes I have a challenge pronouncing people's names properly. So is it Nixion? Let me know if I'm pronouncing, because I want to be able to call you by your name, or is it Lashanta? Like, let me know like what I should call you by, because I like when people come on, I can acknowledge them by their name as opposed to saying hi, how are you, and not actually be able to say your name. So tell me how to, or let me know how to pronounce your name, or let me know what it is that I should call you. All right, so let me get right into this. So there's two barriers essentially, and I see this time and time over again. And I'm not just gonna tell you what these barriers are and not give you some insight. Oh, perfect. Okay. I'm not gonna give you. I'm gonna also give you some insight as to how you can overcome these two hidden barriers. Okay. Okay. Lashanta is your first name. Okay, I'll remember that. Okay. Good. All right. So, and I said it right. What? Good for me. I said it right. And as I'm going through this, and you think this is something that a friend will find valuable, go ahead and tag them on this video. Go ahead and share it out with your friends so that they can, of course, see this video and they could, of course, can find the same value that you've found in this video. So let me get right into it. So and here's the thing, these two barriers really it really boils down to your mindset. And the first one is that you don't want to sell, or you feel like selling, you feel a little sleazy, you feel like you don't want to over promote yourself, or you don't want to be pushy, or you don't want to feel as if you're trying to convince someone to do something. And I get all of those things, and I get it, because I mean, I'm a big introvert myself, so having to be on all the time and really still be excited about what it is that you're doing and communicating in a way that, of course, is going to be appealing to other people. I totally get all those things, and I totally get all those challenges. But at the same time, if you are really passionate about your business and you really strongly believe in whatever product or service it is that you offer, then selling is helping, right? So look at it from that standpoint, that you're actually helping someone. So how is whatever it is that you have to offer, product or service, how is it going to ultimately help someone to be better, right? What's the transformation they can experience when they buy whatever it is that you have to offer, right? So if you're a coach or a consultant, which the majority of my clients are, when someone enrolls in your coaching program, then what kind of transformation can they expect to see, right? People buy results. People don't buy, that it's a 6-week program or anything like that. People really are focused on results. So with that being said, I always say this, and I'll say it again here as well, that features tell, but benefits sell. So, features tell people what they're going to get, but benefits sell. Benefits is what the thing that they're ultimately looking to achieve. What's that transformation going to look like? What's that result they're going to experience? People buy into the future version of themselves, and the future version of themselves, of course, is an improved version of themselves, right? So you want to ensure that those are things that you're leading with, and you're leading with them very powerfully. You're communicating it in a very convincing way. And here's the thing too, for you to, of course, be able to sell and to be able to sell effectively, you first have to be able to get people's attention. And if you can master the ability to get people's attention, then you can, of course, persuade them to buy whatever it is that you have to offer easily. And this is something that, in all honesty, was a bit of a challenge for me, like having to get people's attention, because like I said, I'm a big introvert. I like to just kind of be behind the scenes and not, really put myself out there in that way. But in order for you to be profitable and not be the best kept secret, you definitely have to put yourself out there, and you have to lead very powerfully with that. So that's the first hidden barrier, is not wanting to sell. So instead of not feeling as if like you're selling, think about how you're helping someone, right? And of course, when you help them, then you're of course helping. You're getting something in return as well. The second thing is not sure, and it goes a lot deeper. Not being sure about what it is that you want to offer, what it is to offer. Or you may have created something to sell to someone, or you've created an offer, whether it's a program or a product, but it's either that you haven't positioned it powerfully enough, or it's not convincing enough, it's not compelling enough. And if it's not compelling enough, then no one's going to buy it, right? So before you even put it out into the marketplace, think about, the person who ultimately will be buying whatever said product or service that you have to sell. But ask yourself, okay, why would they buy this? Like, what's in it for them? And I always, whenever someone asks, says, oh, I have this business idea, or I have this idea to create X, Y, and Z. I say, okay, that's great, but what's in it for the person who's ultimately going to be buying it? What's in it for them? So take yourself out of the picture for a second and think about what's in it for them, right? What's in it for them? And then of course, price it very powerfully at that too. So if you're pricing it too low, then people are not going to take you seriously. And of course, you aren't able to further scale and have a sustainable business too. So it's really important that you price yourself competitively, but also you get really clear on what it is that you actually are selling as well. Okay, so if you're not sure on what to offer, then think about the person who's ultimately going to buy from you, and what it is that they are looking for. What is it that they desire? What is it that you can help them achieve, right? What is it that you can teach them? What it is that they can expect from buying your product or service. Okay, so you want to get really, really clear on that, so that you, of course, can create a compelling enough offering so that people can ultimately buy from you, so that you're not having that be a challenge for you when it comes on to closing sales. All right, so if anyone has any questions right now, feel free to ask. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask now. Or if you're watching on the replay and you have a question, feel free to post your questions down below. Or if you're team replay, let me know as well. Quite a few of you guys always, I know, come back and watch the replay. So I don't see any questions coming through, which is fine. But if you think of something later on, or you're watching this later on and you have a question, feel free to pop it in the comment section, and I'll be happy to answer your question. See if people are rolling on in again. If you have a questions, now's the time to ask. If not, that's cool as well. But ensure that you tag me on your questions as well, so that if you do ask a question, I'm able to see it, and I can come back and answer your question. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end this broadcast here. But before I do so, I popped a link in the description of this broadcast. It's KristaJennings.com/cash, and it's ultimately it's essentially a free training, and it's a 3-part video training on how to attract your dream clients and how to use systems to do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. So I'll pop the link to this training down below, and if you want to go ahead and grab it, it's completely free. I'll put the link in the comment section, and then I'm going to go ahead and end this broadcast. Any questions? Okay, so I went ahead and put the link in the comment section, and if anyone has any questions, you are welcome, as like I mentioned, to pop them down below. So I will speak to you guys soon. Bye.